day one of the brand new format where we do every other day, and it has not changed yet.
At all.
It just seems like the same thing as we've been doing. I'll be honest.
Seems very similar.
It does seem similar. We didn't plan this well if we wanted time off in between these. But for those, to those who don't know, tomorrow we won't be around. You will all be very sad, and you'll say, "Oh my goodness, I miss those crazy kooks." And
that's what you're gonna say.
And then you know what? The next day, we'll be here.
You won't have to miss us for long.
Yeah, it won't be long. It's just enough to make your heart grow fungus. I think that's how it goes.
It's similar to that, for sure.
Yeah. And so we've got Karen, Danny, Melissa, Ian already on the phones.
Ian is first for tomorrow.
Yes, first for tomorrow, which is unfortunate since we're not doing a show tomorrow. But yeah, definitely the first one for tomorrow.
Yeah, for the first 2 weeks, you're definitely going to have to put up reminders on the off days and be like, reminder, doing every other day now.
That's
Will
right.
not be there. Love you, bye.
Yes, probably worth mentioning. All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll make that happen. So yes,
You're so brave.
This is technically season 21. Season 21 will have 4 episodes.
Yes.
Right. Then season 22 will have 3 episodes.
3. Trace.
Yeah, and then and that is in honor of Trey, who's here as well.
Septic says boom. I'm not sure why. Hey, Septic, how's your car doing? Have you been able to make the repairs that you needed to make?
Yeah. That is a good question.
Thanks.
Trey.
No, it's Septic's car.
Mine? No, not Trey's car. Your car's fine, Trey.
There's nothing wrong with your car. I just saw your car.
Yeah, we saw your car. It was lovely. You have nothing to worry about. But yeah, so we are doing every other day. Rules are all going to be the same as they were before, right? Everything is going to be very similar, but we'll just be doing it every other day. Can't chat on app for some reason. Interesting. Which app? Nico says she's having problems chatting on the app. The app.
Like on your phones?
Yeah, Trey's, yes.
Yes, my car is back to looking new, just waiting for a new radio to arrive. Lovely.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that that's the case. That must have been terrible to go through. The Twitch app. Okay, Twitch app is being twitchy, apparently.
Ha!
All right, so this is excellent. I'm going to go in and take a look at our show on Facebook, and you hush up, you.
I have good news.
What's that?
Well, I think I told you. My company gave us a $500 one-time stipend for buying whatever we happen to need to work from home more effectively, which is a little weird because they had said like my CEO was like, people, if you are having trouble getting a thing you need at home to work efficiently, you email me. I was like, whoa.
All right.
And so they've been pretty good about doing, like, you could do an expense report or whatever to expense something, but they just blanket gave everybody $500, I guess, to be fair or something. And I was like, well, I don't need the $500 because I already have everything I need. And then I fried my keyboard, so now I need a new keyboard.
You have a new keyboard.
I do.
It's a lovely new keyboard.
It's not a mechanical keyboard.
It is not a mechanical.
I was such a bad typist today. People could not understand a damn thing I was saying today.
Oh, you are like such a classist nerd.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have my mechanical keyboard. I could hardly even type.
It's what I'm used to.
What is this? A keyboard for the peasants?
You put me from high-profile mechanical keys to low-profile, very soft keys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I even hitting it? I'm like,
I just like, am I allowed to hire somebody else to type for me on this? Is that possible?
Septic says I should buy a new oven with my $500 stipend.
A new oven?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to cook, right? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Grubauer makes a big save. Burrow takes it down and sets up a goal. Why we can't we have that anymore? Yeah, exactly.
You missed Craig.
I missed Craig as well. Okay, Craig is here, and Craig. There you go.
Ava. That's your new name now.
It looks more like Ofa.
Thank you for asking how my leg is. It fucking hurts.
Yep. That doesn't stop her from standing around in the kitchen, which is a little ridiculous.
I had to make you dinner.
You didn't have to make me dinner.
But I really wanted to make you dinner.
That's different. Don't make it sound like I made you make me dinner.
It was delicious.
It was very good. And I brought you a chair.
He did. He brought me a chair so I could sit in front of the oven instead of standing in front of the oven.
Which is way smarter to do.
Yep.
All right. I think we have our 10 people, so I won't complain about the internet today.
Danny will not be here for half of the week this week. Their
we won't
lovely
be here for
sister,
half of the week.
Their lovely sister, the older sister who puts up with them, who they annoy on a regular basis, is coming up on Friday. So they have a full weekend of being her kid sister who is annoying as heck.
That's fun. Good. Well, you're welcome to drag your sister onto the show if you want to.
Oh, Diana missed the story of what I did to my leg.
Ah, yes.
I ate it. That's what happened to my leg.
You ate your leg?
No.
That's what you just said.
The NSAIDs do help. The NSAIDs definitely help. And I think part of the problem today is that, unlike on Sunday, when I was in a recliner for a bunch of the day, and so I was resting it, I put ice on it, like I was elevating it. Today I was seated at my desk most of the day. Mm-hmm. And I have a really terrible habit. I cannot not cross my legs. And so I think that made it worse. Just for today. And then like every 10 minutes when I was like, don't cross your legs, I would undo it. But yeah, it's pretty ouchy today.
Estrella is very sweet and believes that it's easy to get you to go to a doctor.
So cute.
I try to make her take her medicine and go to doctors. And essentially, it's just a game of wills where she goes, I don't need a doctor. I don't need to go to the hospital. I'm fine. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. And then she's like crying. And I'm like, you seem like you're in a lot of pain.
Picks me up and takes me.
And I'm like, would you like to go to the hospital? And she's like, okay.
But it's not my idea. He
yeah.
once told my surgeon on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Was that during the pain medication moment? Was that one? Where they were like, oh, this is going to be very painful. Make sure to stay on your pain meds. It'll help with the healing. Because we just
took out your guts.
And she was like, no, it's fine. It won't be that bad. I just got a surgery a little while ago and hardly feel any pain. I'm like, well, that's probably from just the stuff that they give you like during the surgery. I don't know. I think it would have worn off by now. I think I'll be fine. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm like, I think that's a terrible idea. If it starts to hurt, I'll start using it. And I was like, yeah, but it's way better if you start using it now before it hurts, because otherwise you'll have to catch up. That's not how it works. Okay, sounds good. Later, I'm in so much pain. Why does it hurt so much? Maybe because you didn't take your pain meds. Give me my pain meds? Why is it still hurting? I think we've gone over this.
I'm such an asshole.
So how are things going, Caitlin? They're going really well, except for the pain meds thing. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, she's refusing to take her pain meds, and then it's complaining that it hurts.
And then he just looked at me and was like, Caitlin, I told you, right, that this is going to be excruciatingly painful. And I was like, here's the thing, Doc. And I tried to get it over on him. I was like, here's the thing, Doc. Yeah. I don't want to be like physically dependent on pain meds, and I've heard all these terrible stories, and this is going to be a long protracted thing. And he was like, it's going to be a much fucking longer protracted thing if you don't take your pain meds. And I was like,
well, I have very high pain tolerance.
I do.
I just want to explain to you, Doc, why I probably don't need this. Could you do something about the pain, though?
Just for the record, just to highlight how stupid I am.
Yeah.
That was when they literally took out a foot of my colon through it was like a C-section scar, but only that big.
Yeah. All right, so there we go, people. Ouchies. So yeah, we think maybe she's torn muscle. I think that's. I don't know.
It hurts.
It's
Whatever.
in the middly bit, so we don't think it's a ligament, right? That's what we
It's like
came up with.
halfway between the knee and the hip.
Yeah, and I think ligaments would be at the knee or the hip, probably.
I mean,
But
it's
I
also
don't know for
down
sure.
here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just fucking hurts. Everything between my knee and my hip hurts right now.
All right, so Australia believes that you're silly and that you need to go, and then Nico says you can go to her hot tub. So there you go. You have it. It sounds like me when I broke my elbow and had a hole in it. I said I was fine. I'm fine.
I like this hot tub
It's
idea.
good. Our
I
hot-
should go back to the spa.
It's so large you can starfish in it, apparently.
Is it no clothing, not optional?
Like, are you allowed? You want to know if you can wear clothing?
I mean, I won't. But I'm just curious.
Yo, you don't want to wear clothing.
I'm just
Okay.
curious about the rules.
All right.
When we were at the spa, we asked when we were booking the appointment for the hot spring bath.
Yes.
We said, "Oh, is it like should we wear bathing suits? Like, what's the deal?" And she said, "Well, it's your own private space, so you can do whatever you want. We'll give you a robe for when you're walking between the dressing room and the spa." And so it was like, I'm absolutely not wearing any clothing in this bath. I mean, Nia and I used to go to Spa World all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen that woman very naked. She's seen me very naked. We're not afraid.
No, all the nakedness. Nico's never worn a bathing suit, but we're asking if we can. Oh, you can wear or not wear. There you go.
Got it. I wouldn't.
High pain tolerance or just really shouty lungs?
I actually do have a pretty high pain tolerance.
Yeah, both. Nico
I've-
loves Spa World, so now you have a friend who would like to go to Spa
nice.
World.
I've been told by a bunch of doctors at various occasions that, like, when I finally got around to going to the doctor, they're like, "Holy shit, how did you not come in sooner?"
Spa World is like Disney World for adult nudists.
That's a really interesting description. It is a Korean bathhouse type thing.
Yeah.
The layout is that there's split between menfolk and ladyfolk. They're not very trans friendly. They have these baths. So it's like one huge bath. It's called a bade pool. And all along the perimeter of the bade pool, there are these various and sundry jets. So some of them will hit like your lower back, and some will hit your shoulders, and some of them come from above, and some of them come from below. And it's very lovely. And they keep it at about 98 degrees usually. And then there's a couple hot tubs in there. There's a cold pool, which is the plan of Satan and terrible. And then the other thing they have is these hot rooms. Those are unisex. You put on these like prison pajamas and you go out there, and they're various heats, and they all have different like minerals and shit on the wall. So there's like a pink Himalayan sea salt room, and that's supposed to, there's a sign on the door that's like, this gives you a good uterus.
This pre-seasons you.
And then there's a charcoal room, which is my absolute favorite. There's the red ball room, clay ball room, where you're like literally laying in a pool of tiny clay balls that, like, if you wiggle around, they like massage you a little bit.
All right. So I think we've got enough people.
We
Adult nudist in Mickey Mouse head is freaky. Yeah, that's true. In Vermont, you can legally walk outside naked as long as you're naked when you leave the house. If you strip, that's illegal. All right, that's interesting. Fair enough. Like highlighter and duct tape level pain tolerance. That's Steam.
Oh, yeah, that's Steam.
Steam has that. All right, so there you go. Those are things. I do not want to go into the red ballroom. All right, you don't have to. Steam room is Satan hot. Can't do it.
Well, the interesting thing about the hot rooms is they all change temperatures. There's the two like crazy hot rooms, the Quonset hut things. Those are the plan of Satan.
Yep.
But then the other rooms are different temperatures every time you go. They move 'em around. So sometimes like the lower end one is like 104 degrees, I think, and that's like the charcoal room. But sometimes it's the Himalayan sea salt room.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how they determine in Vermont that you were naked when you left your house. They'd have to like
Hmm.
trace your steps back and be like, I do not see any clothing anywhere here. Were you carrying any clothes? No, you weren't carrying any clothing. So yeah, you must have left with no clothing. That must have been it. All right, you're free to go. How do you?
I did say Himalayan sea salt, and that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Why?
Because there's no sea in the Himalayas. It's a mountain range.
Ah, yes, that's true. But it could be like that there was an old sea there. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know how that would work.
Well, it's pink, bitches. Okay.
Right. If somebody sees you strip outside, they can call the cops. But if,
Why would you do that to someone?
yeah, but you can just walk outside and they can't. That's a weird thing.
Oh, Mordecai. Yep. There's also an ice room. Terrible.
Helps muscles.
It's like it helps muscles, but it probably like it tightens your skin. Probably. You like sweat out all your gunk, and then you go into the ice room and like.
Yeah.
They suggest if you go in the super hot rooms that you like get out every once in a while and go in the ice room.
That makes sense. So that you don't cook. All right, let's move on to question number 1 because we've got more than enough people, right? Did anybody else sneak in? I don't think anyone did.
Last person I have is Craig.
Yep, that's what I've got. 11 people. So this is a matchup Monday. I'm going to pit you against someone else, and then you two go head to head. Whoever gets the question correct first gets 5 points. The person who gets it correct second gets 1 point. If neither of you get it correct, you get 0 points.
Keep in mind for our new friend that the questions on Monday are very easy. So today is really about speed.
Yes, it is. And you do not get a bonus point if you're in the matchup. That is not a thing. The 5 points is the 5 points. You don't get 6 points for being the first overall. However, if you're not in the matchup and you are first overall, you still get the 2 points. Everybody else gets 1 point. So those are the rules, how it works. And matchups don't work for Karens. Something else. I don't think we've ever said that, but I feel like it should be said. So like if you say Karen first, that's not, I don't think you get that.
Yeah, that's why we do matchup on Monday.
Yeah.
On Mondays, because there's very few Karens on Mondays, because the questions are so easy.
All right. So we have to give Estrella somebody slow because they have a cat on their arm. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'll give it a shot. Question number 1 is going to be Karen versus Danny. Karen versus Danny.
Molten rock above the surface of the earth is called lava. What is it called if it stays below the earth's crust?
Or is
Heidi lava.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can definitely Karen the hell out of Monday. I'm just saying that it won't give you. You won't get 5 points even if the Karen was correct. Like it doesn't count towards the matchup. I will also say that Caitlin originally spelled this as multiple Earths.
I copy and pasted this shit.
Right. And I corrected it and put an apostrophe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It seems like a lot of people are answering the same answer. I
That's
don't know
weird.
why that could be on a Monday. You
You said Karen and Danny, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Karen and Danny are first 2 people in. I believe it's weird. Everybody's answering the same thing, which I believe is a Japanese form of cartoons. Isn't that what this is?
Manga.
They've spelt it wrong. I don't know why. All right, so let's go to the chat. Time is up. I'm trying to figure out why everybody in our chat wants to make America great more again. That's what I'm trying to... Why are we on this boat here?
Terrible person.
Even more. All right. Let's see. I'm apparently not to use the keyboard either.
She wrote Magna,
Oh,
as in Carta.
nice. That I don't know how we're gonna do that. That's a totally different thing.
No, I didn't even catch it the first time, so it got through, and I gave her a point, so she gets a point.
Oh, Stray's put her cat down. Things are gonna get real now. All right, it's on. You got a few to wait because you were later to the show, so we go through each person one by one, and then we'll go back through.
I would like 3 facts about your cat, please.
Fact Cats. Welcome to Cat Facts, where you learn about interesting facts about cats. Press 1 to unsubscribe. All right, so
If
time's
anyone
up.
presses 1, you're fired.
Yes. What is the correct answer? Because none of us know necessarily what it could be.
Magma.
What? Really? That's crazy. Well, it looks like if we're going between Karen and Danny, it seems like Karen actually got that one. Yeah, Karen got the 5 points versus Danny, who came just a few seconds later. So congratulations, Karen, winning that matchup. Let's move on.
Melissa says, I knew it would eventually happen, and today my cat tripped me during yoga. My cat loves it when I do yoga. She tries to get under me. She tries to get on me.
It's like goat yoga, but with a cat.
One time she flipped upside down and stared at me upside down from the floor in front of me. I was like, Mama, what is you doing?
Ian has a guess for the theme.
Dr. Evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a theme Thursday. So no theme.
Ian gets -1 point for guessing
Negative
for
1 point.
Thursday for next week.
Shaggy is guessing, I assume, Magma PI.
Magma
Is
PI.
what he probably meant. All right.
Australia's cat is a rag doll. She likes to be pet every day at 4 a.m. exactly, and she prefers to be carried to her food bowl. Your cat needs to meet our cat.
Oh, that's really funny. Ours doesn't do that. Ours is I didn't think that ours was like less bother than others, but ours doesn't want to be carried to her food, but it gets fed at 6 o'clock, pretty much on the dot for the most part, give or take a few minutes, and begins informing us that it is dinner time around 4 o'clock.
Which is especially handy now that we work from home.
Just sits down at the bottom of the stairs and says, 2 hours until dinner time!
She also starts weaving in between my legs at my desk and meowing at me.
Mm-hmm. 1 hour and 59 minutes until dinner time!
And sometimes she hops up and goes to my thigh or my butt and just goes like this.
And then you're like, oh, hey, what's up? And then you go to pet her and she's like, no.
No touching!
Don't touch me.
I just want to let you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go on to, let's see, Melissa and Ian matched up for this one. Question number 2.
Question number 2. In the eye, what is the center of the iris called?
Would you refer to it as perhaps the iris center?
I would not.
The
Oh.
The middle? Is it
The middle. Yep.
The eye middle. Oh, we're getting cat pictures. Kitten pictures are coming in hot. We got to put these up on the Another Wasted Hour page. We need these on the Another Wasted Hour page so we can get more views.
Yeah. Help us out.
Yeah.
Help a couple out.
Just put them up on Another Wasted Hour on Facebook and share with everybody. And then everybody who has cats can put cat pictures up on Another Wasted Hour. I encourage it. All right. 5 seconds left, and we'll go to the chat and make sure Facebook's all caught up.
Well, if you would like, you can go to Facebook and look for Another Wasted Hour.
Mm-hmm.
That is the podcast page. You can follow that and get notifications.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can search for Another Wasted Group and join our Not Terribly at All secret group.
Those are ways to keep in touch, yes. But you can do it literally on the page. I know that that's like a public post, but if you're okay with it, like we're good with public cats. Just saying. Septic, you can put your dog on there too.
That's
Dogs absolutely allowed.
Dogs welcome.
As long as they're adorable dogs. All
Hi,
right.
Shaggy. Septic did not answer the question, but did assert that he has a dog and not a cat.
Well, there you go.
True.
So we had the matchup between Melissa and Ian, and it looks like Melissa answered second. What? Wait, what is happening right now? Ian answered before Melissa.
It's upside down world.
We don't know if it's the correct answer, because who knows? On a Monday, it's so difficult. What is the correct answer?
Pupil.
Ian gets it. 5 points to Ian.
5 points to Ian.
Everybody else gets 1 point. He was the first answer overall.
Craig says, I have no pets, but I have plants. Are plant pictures allowed?
Yes, plant pictures, as long as they are adorable plants. Adorable pictures is really what we want, except no children. No kid pictures.
No children.
There's just children
That's the
pictures
line.
all over Facebook, and nobody cares. Every time
not true, I
somebody
care.
gets a baby, they just talk about their baby
Gets
and
a
take
baby.
pictures of babies, and they say ridiculous things. They say like, "Oh my God, my kid got their first tooth," and I'm like, "Oh, where?" And they're like, "In its mouth." And I'm like, "Not news. That is not news. That's where all teeth go. Nobody cares. That's what your kid is supposed to do." News is like, my kid's got a trunk. And I'm like, oh my God, can they pick things up? Like, are they able to drink water out of it? What can they do with it? Tell me more about the kid trunk. But like, my kid was able to walk. Kids are able to walk. That's a thing. That has happened for millennia. Nobody gives a crap. If it hadn't happened, maybe it's been 3 years. My kid is still not walking. That sounds terrible. Tell me more. I'm really concerned about your child. How can we help?
Sounds like an interesting story.
Yeah.
By the way, I can confirm, Estrella, that Craig does have a crap ton of cool plants. I had to drop a t-shirt off at his condo, and I found it by seeing the plants. I saw a balcony fucking full of plants, and I was like, there it is.
Somebody says, how are they cute?
How are
All
they
babies
cute?
look
All
the same.
babies look the
Right, exactly. There's barely any difference to babies. And they're just leaky. They leak from everywhere.
They
And it
ooze
gets-
baby sap.
And
They're
they
very
get
sticky.
everywhere. Yeah, it's terrible.
Even when they can't move yet, they're terribly sticky.
And for some reason, parents are like, this is the thing that I love more than anything else in my entire life. It means the entire world for me. Do you want to hold it? And I'm like, no, I don't. That is very expensive.
My sister-in-law forced him to hold her baby.
And I was like,
And he
"Oh,
was like, oh no, I don't really like holding babies. She's like, shut up and take it. And he was like,
yeah,
oh God.
no.
And that baby loves Keith. That kid adores Keith.
I don't want baby. If I don't know how to replace it, I don't want to hold it.
He's not a baby anymore. He's a toddler now.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, if it's the same thing if you were to give me like a Ming Dynasty vase or something, right? And you're like, here, hold this incredibly expensive thing that it's a one of a kind and is completely irreplaceable. And I'd be like, nope, no, I'm good, thanks. You go ahead and hold it and I'll look from here. It looks very pretty. But then you're like, take this baby. And I'm like, if I drop this baby, what do? If I kill the baby, like, so many bad things happen.
They're very
I ruin
bouncy.
your life. I ruin my life. No, I'm not responsible for this. You hold the baby. I'm going to throw tiny snacks at it or something and hope that I get it in the mouth.
He, holding this baby, he immediately got like stiff.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just tell his brain was just constantly going, don't drop the baby, don't drop the baby, don't drop the baby, don't drop the baby, don't drop the... Oh God, it's touching me. Don't drop the baby.
I don't even care that it touches me. That's fine. I just don't want to ruin their baby.
Pro tip from Ian, parents do not like it when you Febreze their baby, no matter how stinky they are.
That's a good point. Babies are cute because they're bundled up and then they enter the sticky phase and they kind of stay there for like 8 years.
We should go to question number 3.
All right, question number
Who's
3.
the matchup?
Matchup is Trey and Diana.
Trey and Diana.
Trey and Smiles.
Here we go. What color is the circle on a Japanese flag?
First, you have to realize that there is a circle on the Japanese flag.
See, Diana? Your sister dropped you on your head at 6 months and you turned out fine.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't do it. So I'm not a part of that story where you've dropped people.
And you have a great track record, babe.
I do. Don't touch babies.
Good job.
But yeah, that's it. All right. So we've got a bunch of answers and they seem very similar. I couldn't imagine why that is. Shaggy does have an answer that is a little different.
Chartreuse.
Mm-hmm.
That's green.
Little different. Didn't go with magenta, which would have followed the theme with magma and magenta. Just saying.
Don't tell them what the theme is.
Karen says the blood of their enemies.
I mean, she's not wrong. That is what it represents.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. This Monday game is rigged. Oh, well, how? It is rigged for whom? What is it rigged by? Is it Eleanor Rigbeed? All right, so Trey looks like he came in first with red. Is the correct answer red?
Yes.
It is. All right, 5 points to Trey. And was the first answer, so no extra points. You can't. I can't win. You gave me someone super fast. I haven't gotten to you yet, so.
Yeah.
You're not.
You haven't had a matchup yet.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to question number 4 with Septic and Mordecai going head to head.
Question number 4.
Oh, we said Danny, and apparently that person's name is Danny, and we should have known that. Not sure how we would have known.
Oh, we don't know your real name, by the way.
So we just call you Estrella. Danny was with Karen, which was
So unless your name's Karen.
question number 1. That was way early. Yeah, there's another Danny, the one whose name starts with Danny. That's who's we're referring to. So they're the official Danny. For now. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's definitely not my name. I am so confused right now.
So I think we said Danny and Karen.
Oh.
And then they said, "Oh no, don't match me up with Danny." So is your name Karen?
Are you I have no idea what's happening.
I'm so confused.
All right, let's go to Septic and Mordecai, who are done. We're done with that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's done.
It's
so
red. The answer's red.
Time's up. I didn't do time is up. Red is the answer. I needed to go to the chat as well, but I didn't. Everything's done. All the things are done.
Whatever.
We were distracted. We got confused and distracted. Estrella's confused too. Didn't you just say, I'm so confused. You said, I can't win.
Move on.
You gave me someone super fast.
Your question's going to be question number 5.
Yeah.
So just mentally prepare yourself to be fast on the next question.
Yeah, you'll be okay. You haven't been matched up yet. Okay, so
we're on question number 4.
Yeah, question number 4. Let's see. Here's Mordecai here. And then Septic.
It was Diana and Trey.
Oh, Diana and Trey.
Right?
Yes. Oh, okay. So the next one is Septic and Mordecai.
Septic and Mordecai.
I'm so behind on all of this for some reason.
Okay.
All right. So that's question number 4 that we're going to.
Question number 4, Septic and Mordecai. Carpe diem is popularly translated into English as what?
It was like some type of puzzle. I feel like we were being challenged to see if we can do an escape room, and then we failed.
Somebody dropped me off a board game at my front door.
Yeah.
That is apparently a board game based on escape rooms.
Oh, all right.
Try to get you to play that with me.
I'll give it a shot. I always hate board games because there's like 2 results, and 1 is I win and feel guilty about it, and 2 is I lose and I feel terrible about it. And then it takes 4 hours to accomplish that.
Yeah.
I would have much rather spent with a video game, I can do it in, 10 minutes.
Speed.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I get to that same feeling, and there's less time invested. Yeah. And you know me with video games. I would rather play video games with people.
Yeah.
Than against people.
You have one you're playing right now by yourself.
But then I'm playing by myself, so I don't feel bad that I beat anybody else.
Yeah.
And so that's fine. Escape Room Herndon was running some free online escape games a couple months ago. Oh, that's pretty cool. There is a new thing coming on that somebody's doing a hunt, treasure hunt, and I think it's happening in the DC area. And you sign up, and it's like $30 or something like that per person to participate, or maybe it's $50. But if you solve it and you're the first one to solve it, there's $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out, Septic. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot about it.
So that would be pretty cool. What is Fall Guys?
It's a game that Septic wants me to check out.
All right.
Perhaps I'll feature it on my stream.
All right, so let's see. It was up against Septic and Mordecai. So Mordecai came in with Seize the Day pretty early, just after Danny said Seize the Day.
Septic's answer was, it's nighttime, so I'm not seizing anything.
Well, all right. So I'm going to guess. We need to find out if the answer is correct. Is it Seize the Day?
It is.
Trey says it's Seize the Carp. Is that true? I believe it's Seize the Fish, right? Is that not true?
Seize the fish.
Right. Wheel of Day.
Wheel of Latin.
All right, so there we go. It would be a good one to stream.
There we go.
Fall Guys. All right.
Oh, it's Black Cat Appreciation Day.
What? Oh, we need all the pictures now of all the black cats. This is great. All right, our next matchup is going to go between Nico and Avastrea. So this is it. Avastrea, you were wondering your moment.
Here it is.
This is it. Here we go.
Your fingers are limber.
Druish princess, which is Nico. We know her in real life, versus Avastrea. Whoever gets it first. Nico is Druish princess. She used to have the name Nico when she was on Facebook, and then she moved to Twitter. So there you go. All right, you're not slow. That's you're diligent about it. You're very precise. It just takes you longer to do that.
You know, you measure once and measure twice and cut once.
You measure once and then measure twice.
Yeah.
You measure twice, then measure once.
Yep.
Then cut. All right, so here we go. Question number 5.
Question number 5. Jeremy Irons provided the voice of Scar in which Disney movie?
Mm-hmm.
Mordecai says she never measures.
Cut 3 times, probably get it right.
Never, says Nico. Does that apply to cooking and also construction work?
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Side by side. 1 second apart. Oh, that was close. 1 second apart. Nico got it in just 1 second before Avastrea. That was sometimes there's a tie. That's the closest I think I've seen it without it being a tie. That's pretty wild. All right, there's still time left. I feel like for Mondays I should make it 30 seconds.
Maybe.
Because everybody answers all at once and is like, it's Monday, it's easy, and then we wait around.
I like how Shaggy steadfastly refuses to answer the questions until it's a Disney question.
And then he's like,
duh. Yeah, just liking.
Disney's watching him. That's why.
Yeah.
He loses Disney points if he gets it wrong.
Is everybody aware of the best trivia fact about Jeremy Irons in The Lion King? Probably not.
No, please, Craig, tell us. Avastrea has decided to quit the game and shall become a distraction instead of a participant. All right.
Okay.
It's a free world. All right, time is up over on Facebook as well. Is the answer The Lion King?
Yes.
Will you accept Lion King?
Yes.
Because only Diana and Trey got The Lion King.
It's Monday, y'all.
All right, so Nico just eked it out. 5 points goes to Nico. We're going to go on to Craig and Shaggy as our next participants.
Let's read this fact first.
Avastrea, yes. I at the beginning kind of mentioned this. You get 2 points for answering first if you're not in the matchup. You get 1 point for answering correctly. But if you're the first person in the matchup to get the answer correct, you get 5 points. So normal rules, but if you're the first one in the matchup, you get bonus
So
points.
you have 5 points right now.
Yeah, see? Doing great.
Jeremy Irons blew out his voice while recording Be Prepared. So Jim Cummings, Winnie the fucking Pooh, just stepped in and was all, don't worry guys, I got this, and finished the song while singing as Jeremy Irons being Scar.
Wow. That is a hell of a voice talent.
Who did Jim Cummings play in The Lion King? Because why was he like there?
They probably just have a big red phone, and they're like, "We're having a voice problem," and Jim Cummings is like, "No problem, I will be there." That's my guess. All right, so Craig and Shaggy. Let's do this. Craig and Shaggy.
Craig
question
and
number 6.
Shaggy. In which U.S. national park is the geyser Old Faithful?
Mm.
Suffolk says Winnie the Pooh. He was an extra.
He's just got a tub of honey. He's like, "What are y'all doing?" There's a lot of fighting going on. That's not a good Winnie the Pooh, but that's the point.
No, it's not.
Hi, I'm Winnie the Pooh.
It's terrible Winnie the Pooh.
Do you guys want some Bailey's Irish Cream?
What?
Shut up and drink it.
Okay.
I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
Winnie the motherfucking Pooh.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said, by the way. Not Winnie the Pooh, but Winnie the fucking Pooh, which is a different character. That's what I was doing.
Oh.
Yeah. Winnie the fucking Pooh. I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
I didn't think this was such a tricky question, but we're getting a variety of answers.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the matchup? Craig and Shaggy.
Yeah.
Well, Shaggy has answered Jellystone.
Hey kids, you want to play some craps? I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
Diana, when I came across this question today, I have like a resource that I use to get questions. And I saw it was a Yellowstone question. I thought of you.
Oh, that is very sweet of you. Hi, do you know where I can get some chloroform? I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
You're so weird.
What? You've obviously not seen the show. What? I made this pinata made out of condoms. I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
You're so weird.
What? It's
Yeah.
like you've never seen the series.
Why did I choose you to be with for the rest of my life? You sound like Towley in South Park.
Oh, yeah, that could be. All right, time is up.
You sound like Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy.
Oh, there you go. Just normally or just right now?
Just that one time.
Okay. Oh, that was close.
Okay, would you like the answer?
I just want to know why Winnie the Pooh sounds like Pervert from Family Guy.
I don't know.
What's the correct answer?
It's Yellowstone.
Ah, who got it?
Neither of our matchup people.
No. All right. Neither of you jackholes got this. So I'm going to send you each to spend a weekend with Winnie the fucking Pooh. I stole this picnic basket and it's full of blood. Winnie, what are you doing? I'm Winnie the fucking Pooh.
You're so weird.
What? I don't make this stuff up. This is all from...
7.
All right, fine. Question number 7. Question number 7 is a matchup between Danny and Melissa.
Danny and Melissa,
Yeah.
Where does a baseball player stand to hit the ball in a baseball game? Easiest sports question I could come up with.
More often than not. Not where they could stand and hit a ball, possibly.
In the happy path.
I believe Craig has gotten it.
Baseball field.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We might
Jackwagon.
need to be a little more specific than that. Oh no. This has gone badly. Oh, Monday has gone sideways.
Oh, God.
Am I the next one up to bat?
Nowhere baseball is boring. That's subject's answer.
I brought my own bat. It's made out of a human femur.
You're so weird. Who is it again? Danny and Melissa?
Danny and Melissa, correct. Going head to head on this one. Matchup Monday. Oh, and time is up. Let's go to the chat and see what everybody... Some people said batter's box. Some people said plate, home plate. baseball field. Nowhere baseball is boring, as if it is a type of pig. Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Mhm.
Baseball is a wild pig.
I like Mordecai really hedged his bets.
Yeah. Yes. Batter box at home plate.
And Estrella got alarmingly specific.
Both feet in batter's box.
Craig says, you're hitting on all my strong points. Do foreign geography next.
Have you been in a Turkish prison? Ah. There you go. That's trivia, right? I watch baseball, but I don't pay attention to the specifics, like where they're standing. All right. If they stand on home plate, they get hit. That is true. All right. So time's up. What is the correct answer?
It's home plate. I don't care if they're literally standing on home plate, they get hit. You say they're at home plate
Yeah.
or they've run home. I will also accept batter's box because I'm feeling especially generous today.
And technically, the batter's box would where they'd be standing.
Yep.
But they are standing at home plate in the batter's box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, both of those are acceptable, I think.
Okay, you have to wait until I finish speaking before you actually Caitlin me.
Yeah. So it is at home plate, but not on home plate.
Yeah.
So if anybody were to say on a home plate, that would be incorrect.
Right.
But we said, where do they stand? And people said home plate. So we can presume the at home plate.
Septic demands a
Yeah.
point because baseball is boring. Granted. Septic gets a point.
Gets a point. There you go, Septic. 1 point for baseball being a pig. Not sure why you keep spelling it like that. Is that a UK thing? That's not a UK
Craig
thing.
says it's on the baseball field. Guess what, Craig? You get a point too. I don't care about anything anymore.
All right. Shaggy says, actually, in ancient times.
I hate everyone.
Did anybody get the win? Danny versus Melissa?
It was Danny.
Danny got it?
I think
All right.
so. Oh, no, wait.
No.
No, it was Melissa.
Melissa got it. Okay.
I apologize.
Melissa gets it. Our next matchup is Smiles and Septic. Otherwise known
Wait,
as Diana.
It's
and
not a
Septic.
tie, is it?
What?
No, it's not. Okay, good.
No, not a tie. Good bit off. All right, here we go. According to league rules, it is at the batter's. It's batter's box. It's batter's box. Cool. But,
Okay.
but where is the batter's box at?
Is it at home plate by any chance?
If it's at home plate, that would be emblematic of them being at home plate while hitting.
Can I just say I'm so glad we have a day off tomorrow?
Yeah, I can imagine. They just like getting your goat. That's the thing. That's what they're
Consider
going
my
after.
goat gotten.
All right, so let's go. Smiles and Septic. Question number 8.
Smiles and Septic, what is a skull cap worn by Jewish men called? Try to remember. Spelling doesn't count on this show.
The batter box is the bread box before going into the oven, says Ian.
Nice.
Isn't it a dough box?
That would be a dough box.
Yeah, it's a dough box. It would be a cake
You
box
can have,
before
like,
going in the
quick
oven.
breads are made from batter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shaggy prefers to get her sheep. He's well actualing the fact that I said they want to get your goat.
Great. 2 questions left, Caitlin. You can do it.
You've got it. Remember that pain in your thigh is these people.
It hurts.
Let's see. Oh, that's different. I'll have to look it up. Usually it's the Allman Brothers. The Allman Brothers. Sweet Melissa. Yeah.
Who is it?
What? Diana and Septic.
Diana and
Smiles
Septic.
and Septic.
Got it. Uh-huh.
All right. Time is up. We're going over to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And Septic has gone with Turban. And
Smiles is
Smiles
the
has
YouTube
gone
one.
with Yamaka, it looks like. Yamike.
Yeah, well, she knew it had an L in it.
Yeah.
Milka.
Yamalke.
Whatever.
Spelling not really the thing that we go for here. Here's it. The proper pronunciation is Yamaha, just so you know. All right, so time is up over on Facebook as well. What is the correct answer?
Yarmulke.
We also have Kippa.
I don't care. The answer is yarmulke.
Oh, you've all outlasted your well wishes. Just so you know, all of the nice
I was
stuff
generous
is also
earlier
gone.
in the night.
Yep. Everybody has decided. You just so you know, you missed out. You had to be really nitpicky early in the game, and now you've lost all your goodwill.
Oh, good. Here they come.
And
Here
now,
comes the stampede.
yeah, and now the quiz mistress has decided not to listen to you. I nothing I can do about that, folks.
Oh, wait. We have a back down on one well, actually, Caitlin.
It does seem it's located home plate. All right, there you go. I seriously just stared at the keyboard for 10 seconds till I heard Caitlin said spelling doesn't count. There we go.
Okay. Everyone wants to say Kippa is also valid. Nico is sending me kitten pictures.
Just look at the kitten pictures. Mhm.
Kippa is the same thing as a yarmulke. It's literally a synonym for yarmulke.
So why don't you use yarmulke?
Why didn't you just say yarmulke?
You know it.
You were just trying to set me up for a well, actually, Caitlin, like a bunch of actual jerks.
It's Hebrew. Oh, that's good. Well, so there we go. We're all learning things. Yiddish and Hebrew. All right.
So you figured that on a Monday, I would go with the lesser known word for all the goys in the room.
All of the things, Caitlin. All of the things. All right, let's go. Did anybody win that? Let's see. It looks like Smiles did, right? I think Smiles got that. Because it definitely isn't Turban.
I don't care.
All right, so next up, of Australia and Craig.
Question number 9. Who was the captain in Moby Dick? I'm asking for the main character, not like that other captain who also appears in the book.
I think this one's pretty easy. It starts off where it says, "Call me Ishmael." Just saying. It's a gimme. All right, so we've got a bunch of people who aren't saying Ishmael. I don't know why that is, but everyone that answered Kippa gets 5 gefilte fish points, says Ian. All right.
What's the exchange rate on that in Craig coins?
We need to know the exchange rate. All right, about 5 seconds left to get your answers in. Still bummed that I went into Moby Dick for a euro and had a peg leg and there was no reaction. All right, so going to the chat. Oh, Ian says that in Yiddish, his name is Ishmael. I didn't realize that. That I was reading the Yiddish version of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Shaggy says it's Nemo, who was later in that movie where they were trying to find him.
They lost him.
Yeah. All right, time is up. What is the correct answer?
Captain Ahab.
Captain Ahab. That is correct. Looks like between of Australia and Craig wins that one. 5 points to Craig. And we'll move on to our final question, which is going to be, let's see, Danny and Shaggy.
I'm very busy.
Why is that? Oh, you're looking at cat pictures. No, that's understandable. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Sweet little kitty. She's patting under his chin.
Yeah. I assume are these going to go up into the group? Are these being posted? I hope so.
They're worthy of it.
If you go up to Another Wasted Hour, hopefully we will have kitten pictures for you to check. How do we send kitten pics? Go to Another Wasted Hour. Put them on the group or on the page there. That is the best way to get them to us.
On the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Another Wasted Hour.
Another Wasted Hour. Unless you don't have Facebook, and then I don't know how you send things in this world without that. Is that the website Facebook? Yes. You go to the website Facebook, facebook.com, and then
She doesn't do Facebook.
oh, gotcha. Don't do Facebook. I don't know then. I'm not sure the best way to get it to us. Yeah, I think you put them in the group. Good. Sweet. I guess you could send them. We have Twitter, A Wasted Hour.
Could you email them to the email address?
Oh, yeah. If you do, I'll put the email address in there. That'd be good. Contact at anotherwastedhour.com. There it is. So you can also email us there if that is
And
one
then
way.
we will post them to the Facebook page.
Well, not without permission.
You have to send a picture and permission.
All right. So Danny and Shaggy for the last question of the night.
Oh, Keith gets a thank you. It was my idea. See what's happening? They're all against me.
I'm better. That's all. What can I say? They really like the Winnie the Pooh thing. They like me better.
Who is it?
It is Danny and Shaggy.
Fine.
Oh, this is I like this new thing where you're just bitter and mean and then I have to be like, sorry, everyone. I'm just having a rough day.
It's their fault.
You're like it's like you're playing the serious, but you're playing the heavy. Like,
You put up the question. In which country is the ancient city of Machu Picchu?
Yeah,
Go.
I did it like 30 seconds ago when
That's
I
fine.
said question number 10.
Whatever.
You don't have to say anything. It's great. You can just hang out. If you do the scoring, I'll do all the talking stuff, and then you can just yell at people.
Good.
Yeah? You like that?
That
We're
sounds like
changing it up.
a
Well,
perfect job for me.
we're doing new things, right? Where we're saying we're changing it up. It's a whole new format every other week. So in the new format, I announce all of the questions and do all the talking, and then she interjects with, I hate all of you, and you suck.
Yep.
I like it.
Keith has a beard. It's inviting. You have to grow one, Caitlin. Craig, I got in your world geography question for you. Suck on that.
Mhm. Ah, there you go.
It's not technically a beanie. It is a backward baseball cap.
It is.
It just doesn't have snappy snaps on it. It's a fitted cap
Yep. Has NHL on the
because
front.
that's his preference. It's fucking hard to find fitted caps for a head that big.
It's also known as a kippa.
Why?
All right, what's the correct answer?
It's Peru.
Peru is the correct answer. All right, so Danny was first and got 5 points on that one. Congratulations. Almost everybody got one. This is great. Right? Oh, this one was wrong. That was what I meant there. So yeah. Only a few people didn't, and that's fine. We just didn't have enough questions. We'll go back around next time. Is he always like that?
Literally all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is like this? What is that? How would you describe this?
You're the comedic power to our duo.
Oh, I don't know if that's you mean annoying?
You know how, like, sometimes in a movie they're like, I'll be the brains and you be the beauty,
Right.
right?
And I've got neither of those. So I'm the
In
comedy.
this case, they're like, you be the beauty, Caitlin, and you be the yucks, Keith.
They're like, Caitlin, you be the brains. You be the beauty. He's going to be nearby. Oh, goodness. What is Keith like first thing in the morning?
He's not that graceful waking up. He'll get up like swiftly and get shit done if he has to, like for work, but like on the weekends he would really rather just sleep a long time.
Until Monday?
he can go back to sleep really easily. So if I like come to sort of nudge him awake like that, yeah, I'll just kind of snuggle up with him and he wakes up slightly and then is snoring again within 30 seconds.
Yep. I don't want to be awake.
It's amazing.
My brain doesn't like transitions. I don't know. You know, some people are morning people. Sometimes some people are night people. I'm just like not a transition person. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So if I'm asleep, my brain's like, you should sleep the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't because I've got work. And then I wake up for work, and I can wake up for work at like 6 a.m, right? And then when it becomes nighttime, my brain's like, why don't you stay up until 3? And like, like, no, we have to have sleep at some point in time. And it's like, no. What if we sleep forever later?
Ian has decided that you're 50% Jew because you've got the kippah and the beard.
Mm.
How do you feel about brisket with carrots? He prefers his brisket smoked.
I do like brisket, though. I'm quite fond of the brisket. Carrots are fine. I don't have a problem
As a
with
vegetable.
carrots. Do you like pastrami? That's made out of brisket. That's pretty delicious.
That's dope.
And that's pretty Jewish, right? I feel like that goes.
I ordered
hand in
him
hand.
a pound of pastrami from Katz's Delicatessen in New
yeah.
York.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Smoked fish, specifically smoked salmon. Dig that. So that gets me part of the way there.
You're not so into soup.
Not a huge soup person. Yeah.
No
that is
matzo ball
true.
soup for you.
I probably wouldn't like be annoyed by it, but
You're not in love with like beets.
no, yeah, I don't like beets, especially by Dre.
God.
All right, let's see. Yes, I feel robbed. Oh no, that's very unfortunate. You guys could really do a comedy hour. It would be epic. That's what we just did.
Hello.
I feel like nobody's listening. Is nobody? Why are
Nobody
we here?
appreciates our art.
Caitlin just got pushed by a phantom hand.
He's not so good with the guilt, Ian. He doesn't really like hang on to it or give it.
Yeah, I'm no good at it. They're like, "Oh my God, you haven't called your mom in a couple weeks," and I'm like, she knows my number.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And then people are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't come by the other day." I'm like, "That's fine. You do you. Not worried about it."
He doesn't really do either side of guilt.
Yeah.
Can we do the share points?
Yeah, let's do the share points. I have to refresh this apparently because it looks like it didn't give us
Yeah, it is a hard requirement of being a Jew.
what?
The guilt.
The guilt. Yeah. 4 shares. Ian, Trey, Craig, and Nico.
Ian, Trey, Craig, and Nico.
And then we've got Mordecai, otherwise known as Spectacle, Septic, Trey, and Nico, who hosted, along with Princess Fussy Pants, as you can see right here, is on Twitch. She does streaming of video games. You can go see her and
Sometimes.
her comedy genius while she renovates houses. She's very good at.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
And Old Guy Gaming Time is a good friend of mine who does streaming, and we just made it onto a video of his where we were kicking barrels about and putting them all into a spaceship while being drunken space dwarves. So you can check that out as well. Yeah. All right. I almost drove past your house this weekend and left a note, but I didn't want to be weird.
Oh, you totally should have done that.
Shaggy, that boat left a long time ago. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you missed that ship.
We have a box,
If you're
like a delivery box in front of our house. Leave things in it.
Yeah.
And then just text us and let us know there's something in the box.
But yeah, if you're going for normality, 1, not going to work out for you. 2, we're probably not going to be very good friends. I'll be honest. So think about that. Let's see. Those are all the points. So we need to know who won the game so we can stop this incessant show. Let's do it. You know what we forgot to do? During like halftime on a Monday?
Oh, yeah. You want to do that first?
I guess we should probably.
Okay, rewind. It's halftime.
Oh, she's happy again.
Yeah, I'm not miserable anymore. 'Cause you guys haven't crushed all of my soul yet.
All right, so what we forgot to announce was the winner of last season. Who won last season?
The winner of last season, because no one can win a t-shirt twice, is Avastria!
Yay!
Please send us by some method,
Yeah.
probably
Email.
private message. Oh, email. You can
Email's
send it to
probably
that
right.
email.
Yeah, send it to the email.
Send us an address and the size of t-shirt you would like.
Oh, yeah.
There's the t-shirts just there. And here's a t-shirt just
I'm
here.
putting it up. Here's
And
the
we will
t-shirt.
send you a t-shirt.
Ta-
They are unisex sizes. We go from small to extra large.
So yeah, free t-shirt. Look at that.
Thank
What
you
is
for
a
joining
season?
us.
A season is a fancy way to say a week.
A week.
Yeah. So this is good. We're glad that you came by because we had run out of winners. And we're changing things. Remember, everybody, we are changing things. So this season, season 21, we're doing every other day. And the winner of this season will get something from us, which is not a t-shirt, some other crazy thing. We don't know what it's going to be, but it might have to do with...
Might be strudel.
Yeah, it could be strudel. We might make some type of survey that you can fill out to help us decide what to send you. It could be small pieces of useless wood. It could be anything. We get to send you whatever we want. And so, just so you know, we'll send you a thing. And then what we're thinking is that the winner of season 22, so our second winner, will get something from our first winner. Technically, the first winner could just send them the thing that we sent them. You could regift it.
You could just regift it all the way down the chain.
That's possible. Or you could make something new and different for the person. You could create a Christmas card. You could make things out of macaroni. You could find things that you no longer want in your house. And there's so many things you could do. And then you mail it to them. And then when that person, when their reign is over, you whoever wins, that person would send that person something. And so it would go over and over again. And so we're thinking, yes, you can win again, although we're thinking of putting a limit on it. And this is, we need everybody to be in the group, Another Wasted group, and talk about it. So the idea would be that nobody could win twice in the same month. So essentially you would go 4 weeks without winning, but then you could win again. That's what we're thinking. And that would make it less repetitive in case people like win over and over again. But it would also,
The group is on Facebook.
yeah, it would make it so that everybody could win over and over again, but not so often that it's like the same person winning over and over again, right? So I think that would be fun. Yes, it's a group on Facebook. So for all the folks who happen to be on Facebook, Another Wasted group, go check that out and let us know what you think about that idea, and what you like or dislike about it. Yeah.
But we know what's going to happen for this first week. There will be a winner for this first week.
And
we will ship them something that may or may not be useful.
Yep, exactly. All right, so that is the thinking.
Now,
we'll have a round robin
here
of
are the scores.
prizes. So, Avastria, you're going to be the last person who gets one of the T-shirts as a prize. So very exciting. The last T-shirt to go out. We just, as I said,
Unless we just make that the new prize.
right. And so that's it. But now we need to announce the winner of tonight, because tonight there is a winner, and tonight's winner gets an acceptance speech and gets to choose the color of the studio, not tomorrow, but Wednesday when we do our next show. And then these points, don't forget, tally over for the whole week and could be our next winner. So,
I have a winner.
okay, excellent. We've got a winner.
It's someone who hasn't been a winner in a little while. The winner with 19 points tonight is Ian.
Ian has 19 points?
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations, Ian.
See what you can do when you apply yourself?
Yeah, if you were to spend less time being ridiculous, you would win things. Ian, congratulations. Please type out your acceptance speech in the chat and we'll read it out. Also, let us know what color you'd like the studio. While we're waiting on that, yes, everybody congratulate Ian in the chat. That is a fair accomplishment. I'm going to give you the business, which is very simple. So our whole schedule is changing. It is changing. Instead of every night at 7 o'clock, it's going to be every other night at 7 o'clock because life and things and stuff like that. So if you could do us a solid, make sure that you subscribe and or follow the show on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, whichever your preference is, or all of them if you'd like, and turn on the notifications so it lets you know which nights we're going live, right? Because it'll tell you that we're hitting the airwaves. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter at A Wasted Hour and Instagram and Facebook at Another Wasted Hour, so that when things change, when the schedule's different, all those types of things, we can send you reminders and let you know when things are and aren't happening. Finally, don't forget that this is all based off of a podcast that we do. We did this podcast for 3 years. There's 140 plus episodes of it. And it's got trivia in it. We actually ask each of our guests to provide a category for our next guest for some trivia. Those are very hard, by the way. If you like challenging trivia, go check that out. It's a little game show we call Please God, Just Get One Right. We also have really crazy fun news, lots of fun comedy, and music and art from the Washington, D.C. area that you've probably never seen or heard before. So go check it out. Very talented people. Subscribe, give us a review, stars. You can get us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and just about anywhere else that podcasts are available. If you don't want to subscribe because it makes you scared and makes you feel like maybe you have caught something, like it's some type of infection, that's okay. You can just go up to YouTube and you can watch past episodes there. You can go to Facebook, see past episodes at Another Wasted Hour on Facebook, or go to listen.anotherwastedhour.com, and all the episodes are there to listen to as well. So go check that out. All right, people. All right, so let's see. Do we have an acceptance speech?
We do.
Oh, good. Would you like
Apparently
to
part of it got cut off, but that makes it funnier.
Okay, let's do it.
Award. Thank you all so much for being here to share in this occasion. I am so honored to have my work recognized in this way by insert name of organization and or award program. Many hours went into specify project or achievement for which award is being given. And it means so much to me that the work that I am so passionate about also resonates with others. This accomplishment is not something I did alone. I would like to thank hosts, friends.
I think that's us.
Pick a color, Ian.
Yes. All right. There you go. What is the color that you would like for Wednesday? Wednesday.
By the way, Evastrea, this is the result of you granting me color choosing privileges.
Yeah. There you go. What is this? It's a home computer released in the United Kingdom. Oh.
Craig won't be around Wednesday,
I'm
so
sorry.
he'll see us all on Friday. Hey, how's North Carolina treating you, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
You can't pick silver, Ian, and you know it.
Yes. Light. It has to be light colored. Some kind of color of light. And silver and or gray is not a color of light. It's a color of bells. It is a color of quick. It is the color of a surfer. It is the color of a chair.
That's a good band. I have their album in my car right now because I pulled out my old CDs.
It is the color of a back. Let's see. Silver lights for Christmas trees. But they don't make silver light. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
There's a
those have an
spectrum.
aluminum coating in them, and the light reflects off of it.
Yeah. They may have there may have silver.
It is the
on
color
them.
of unicorn blood.
Ah, there you go.
The color of strawberries.
All right.
It's like red with a slight pink
Yeah, no, we can do that. We can make that work. I feel like that's good. There's not really gray light, though. Gray light is just white light darker.
In a shadow.
It's just less white light. Like, that's the thing. You can't make gray. You just make less. All right. So that's it. That's the whole show, everybody. I think that's the thing. Somebody keeps writing me. Why are people writing me? Oh, my goodness. He's writing me. Good old guy gaming time is...
Wants an update.
It wants an update. An update?
Update.
Oh, all right. What does he want an update for?
He posted something on Reddit.
Oh. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I took some leave. I'm gonna rest this biatch.
If anybody goes to Reddit, can you give this an upvote? Our friend Old Guy Gaming Time would appreciate it. Just one upvote. It would help him. All right, so that is it, everybody. So, what do we say? Oh, until 7:00 on Wednesday. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Please take the appropriate precautions that you need to in order to stay healthy. By now, we should all know what that is. But if you don't, maybe check out the CDC's website because, I don't know, they're virologists and that's their job. Virologists.
Their literal job.
Anyhow, also shout out to all the people who've been essential workers, first responders, medical folks, all of that. We really appreciate the sacrifice that you've made through all of this. And that's all. So what's the final word of the show?
Clamorous.
Clamorous. Is that what they all sound like when they say, well, actually, Caitlin?
In my head, yeah.
Yeah,
It just
they're very
clang, 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 clang.
So try to be a little less clamorous, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow. No, it's Wednesday. Wednesday at 7:00, everybody. Have a good one. Good night.
Almost messed that one up, babe.
I know. Don't tell them.